Hello, guys. So, today I am going to be talking about the place that we went for our anniversary. I know that I have not been posting a lot on here. That is my bad. I do post a lot more on Instagram, but on to this video. I will be rating by the food, the aesthetic, and if it's worth it. I will rate it in numbers so you can get an idea. So, I will start with the aesthetic. The name of this place that we went to was KyuRamen, and we went to the Oak Park. I believe they have a few locations in Chicago. I will start with the aesthetic. I really enjoyed it. It was a really cute place, very welcoming. This location had a lot of open tables, which is really nice. We went inside the booth, and the booths are the ones with the curtains, which I enjoyed. It gives you a little bit of privacy, so you don't have to worry about people seeing you eat. If you are introverted and just want some privacy, this is a really good place for that. I will also say that if you are very anxious of the server coming to your table, or you're worried that the server isn't coming to you, they have a button so you don't have to worry about the server not coming to your table. It isn't soundproof, so keep that in mind. You will hear other people's conversation, especially the table next to you. Now on to the food. The menu had a lot of options. Of course, it's a ramen shop, so there's gonna be a lot of ramen. They also had a lot of appetizers, desserts, drinks, alcoholic drinks as well. They also had rice, which my husband was thinking of getting, and they had some specials. For appetizers, we got the popcorn chicken. The portion for the appetizer was enough for both of us. It also came with the dip for the popcorn chicken. However, the chicken, I feel like it needed a little bit of salt. It did, however, had flavor. My husband also agreed that it was missing a little bit of salt, but it wasn't bad. I also noticed that the batter had green flakes. I'm not sure if they mix scallions, so if you're sensitive to onions, scallions, green onions, keep that in mind. One other thing that I enjoyed about this place is that we didn't have to wait for the food. As we were finishing up with the appetizer, the main dish came. We both got ramen. He got the number 1 and I got the number 6. The difference from both of ours was his was a tonkotsu shoyu ramen, and I had the spicy tonkotsu ramen. Now onto the ramen. For my ramen, I feel like it was lacking salt and more heat. It was good and it did have a little bit of a kick, but I feel like it could have been more spicy. Unfortunately for my husband, he did not enjoy his. He said that his was lacking salt and it tasted too fishy for him. We're not too sure how they prepared it, or if it's something within the sauce that made it fishy, but it was both supposed to be pork. After a few bites, he stopped trying to eat it because it was not sitting well with him, and it is what it is. Sometimes it be like that. Since we still had some of the popcorn chicken, he was just eating that while I finished my ramen. Now on to the rating. For me personally, I think the aesthetic of it is really pleasing. It's really nice. I did enjoy going there and experience it at least once. I would honestly give the aesthetic of the restaurant a 10 out of 10. I don't have anything negative of the aesthetic of it. The servers 10 out of 10. No complaints there. For pricing, it's not that wild, so I would give it a 7. For the food in total, I would give it a 4 out of 10 score. For the chicken, I would give it a 5 out of 10. The texture was really good, the aroma was really good. However, the flavor of it, I feel like there was missing salt. For my ramen, I would give it a solid 4 due to it missing salt and not being spicy enough for me. For my husband's ramen, I would give this a 2 out of 10. Unfortunately, he could not finish it, and the flavor was mostly at fault. It tasted too fishy for him to enjoy it or finish it. In total, I would give this a 3.9 out of 10. I would recommend checking it out for yourself. This is just my review of this place, so my experience might be different from yours. Everybody has different taste buds, so even though I gave it a 3.9 out of 10, doesn't mean that you might enjoy it. We did not try all the dishes or the desserts, so we cannot say that this place is really bad. It's just what we tried. But yeah, check it out for yourself. It's a really cute place. Make your own opinion, and if you checked it out, let me know. I just looked it up and I saw that they have locations all around the United States. So if you're not in Illinois or near Chicago, you might be able to find it somewhere in your state. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you check it out, let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, and do all that cool stuff, please.